What I was told, they do not have driver-facing cameras, which is good. They have forward-facing camera, and they also have a backup camera. So for the newer drivers, I think that would help, because you know the backing up process. Greetings! I hope you're doing great wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. A big thank you to all my subscribers. We are over 2,000 and climbing. If you are new to this channel, click that subscribe button. We are growing. Drop a like, drop a comment. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Today I'm going to cover Werner. I think it's Werner Enterprise, Werner Trucking. If I got it wrong. Someone asked me to do this research for them, and this is what I found. So Werner, they will recommend you to a CDL school. You go on werner.com, you fill out a form, they will send you an email of a couple schools. You call these schools. You can pay your tuition up front, or if these schools have a financing program where they will finance you, Werner will reimburse you your tuition for the CDL school up to $15,000. What I was told is they will pay you $225 per month after your 30 days with the company, until whatever you paid for the tuition was paid off. So we got that clear. Their orientation, after you get your CDL and all that good stuff, their orientation lasts about 5 days. And then you go with someone who they call a leader driver over the road for about 3 to 5 weeks. The reason for the 3 to 5 weeks is because it's performance based. So if you're doing really well in your training, you could be off your trainer's truck in 3 weeks. And if it might take you a little more time, if it takes you a little more time, maybe 5 weeks, you're going to be getting paid during this period anywhere between $630 to $800 per week, pending the account that you choose. So it depends on the account that's available in your area. What I was told is that some of the accounts pay more for lodging. If you live far from the terminal that you're going to be doing your orientation and stuff like that, they will cover your hotel room if you share with another driver. Now, if you want your own personal room, they will cover half of the cost. So you stay with someone, they pay for the room. If you are by yourself, which you know most people like to be, they will pay half of that per night. They will provide breakfast while you are in orientation. They'll provide lunch while you're at the hotel. But you will be responsible for your snacks and dinner. If you need transportation to get to the orientation, stuff like that, I was told that Werner will help you by getting you a rental car or by getting you a bus ticket, stuff like that. But sounds like a pretty good company. Once you get done with your trainer, you have the opportunity on some of those solo dedicated accounts that they have. This is pretty good. You have the opportunity to make anywhere between $1,500 and in some cases $1,700 per week. You know, it changes. I asked them why, because I was told that the team drivers are making between $1,100 and $1,300 per week. What I was told is on some of these solo dedicated accounts, you will be required to do 100% driver unload. So in the case that you are required to do that, the company pays you more because of the physical work that you will have to do. So you'll be making more. Also, I think the physicality of that aspect of it kind of gives you the opportunity to move around. You know, sometimes when you're driving from state to state, your back muscles, your knees, it's good to get out but you know, I'm not really doing, I'm a no-touch freight person right now, but that's not bad. So you could make more money. And you know what? I think that those accounts might be, if I'm not wrong, some of those things like a Dollar General account that you're taking products inside the physical supermarket, as opposed to being on some of the OTR accounts where you're going to like a Walmart distribution center where you just back into a door and the workers on the dock, they load you or unload you. I find that the Dollar General, when I was with Hirschbach and I was doing the AWG, Associated Wholesale Groceries, I didn't do 100% driver unload, but just giving you some inside info. What I did was I used to go into the back of the truck with like a pallet jack, and I would pull the pallets to the front of the trailer, or to the back of the trailer, sorry. And then the guys that work in the grocery stores, they will come with their big jack, the forklift, sorry. And they will unload, take the jacks off, take the goods off. But when they say 100% driver unload, it could be a little bit more than that. Their trucks come equipped with APU. This keeps the truck cool when the time is hot, keeps the truck warm when the time is cold. And they also have optimized idle. If the APU is not working, you could use that. Sound like they have a lot of newer equipment. Truck comes with an inverter for you to plug in your devices. They don't have a refrigerator, but you could install that on your own. I guess you could install a TV if you are over the road as well. What I was told, they do not have driver-facing cameras, which is good. They have forward-facing camera, and they also have a backup camera. So for the newer drivers, I think that would help, because you know the backing up process, it takes a while to get the hang of it. I don't even know using a camera to back up for a newer driver how much it might help, but it might for some people. But that's good. No driver facing camera, just forward facing. They have bunk heaters to help you keep warm back there. You know, they have double bunk beds in their trucks just in case you want to team drive. If you know someone, you can team with that person, or they will help you find a teammate. What else? Their truck are governed at 65 miles per hour. As it relates to home time, they have options, and this is very flexible. They have 4 weeks out, 4 days home. My accent chips in. They have 4 weeks out, 4 weeks home. They also have 2 weeks out. Sorry, they have 4 weeks out, 4 days home, 2 weeks out, 2 days home, and they have some accounts where you are home weekly. You get home and you do what is called a 34-hour reset. Right now, the company that I drive for, I'm strictly off Saturdays and Sundays. Sometimes I might have a load that I pick up on a Friday, and I can drop it off Saturday and head home. I have the option to do that. But what I was told is they have a 34-hour reset. I did that with Hirschbach as well for a time. Man, those 34 hours goes by fast. But if you have a plan and you're coming into trucking, you can do your research, call up this company on your own, and also try to schedule things out, know what you're getting yourself into. That's it for Werner, I think. Sound like a pretty good company to me. A lot of people are not too keen on having a driver-facing camera on them, so that was a plus when talking to the recruiter over there. One thing I must say, you can take a pet on the truck with you. So for persons who like have a cat or a dog, their rider policy, you can take your son or daughter. It has to be your direct child, I was told, and 10 years or older, not younger. Your significant other, your husband or your wife, whatever it may be, can come along with you. You just have to notify the company ahead. As far as the areas that they are not hiring out of, I want to say maybe some parts of Florida. But with this industry, it varies, you know. I remember at Hirschbach, at some point, they weren't hiring certain parts of California, certain parts of Florida, and then they get some accounts in these areas where opportunities open up. So what you would want to do in that instance is, while you're doing your research, is keep on checking around. Keep on checking around, because things change. So I wasn't given a particular cent per mile, but you can see the range and the ballpark that you will be working with once you get onto your own truck. I hope this information was very useful to you. Please do your own research. Call up a recruiter. I'm just passing on what I found out. Not gonna keep you too long. As I always say, I hope you're doing great wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. That's it for Werner. Stay safe. See you soon. Peace.